Hello, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. How are you, Lizzie? How has your weekend been?
It's been good, thank you. You can see I'm in my office today. I thought I'd show you something else because last Sunday I actually finished it, so I thought
Okay.
this Sunday I would show it to you guys. It's been a quiet week. The cocoa wishables unfortunately sold out, so you and I are both on the hunt to try and find some.
Mhm.
Um, I wasn't expecting them to sell out quite as fast as they did, but that's the way things go sometimes. You've had a crazy week. Did you manage to get your cruise okay?
I did. You know what? I think this has been the best merch pass ever because
Yay!
yay! Because I've seen that more people were able to get their key and their key pin than other items that have been put before through merch pass. Like I typically post it on like my Instagram and things like that, and I had more people telling me like I was able to get the key, and I think it's such a cute key and pin. I actually have a little picture here that I can show. Let me pull it up. It's on my Instagram. I kind of did a little collage of the little here we go. Let me know if you can see it.
That's
So
so good. I mean, I can't believe that it was so successful this time.
yes, and when you do the merch pass, when you submit for the items that you want, it tells you how many items they typically have. Oh, good morning, Joe. And Lizzie's mom and everybody. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. So on that little collage that I did where you see Stitch at the bottom, so that's like a screenshot of the email that they send you. So it'll say your merch pass items are reserved to purchase on Shop Disney, and then you click on the link and it takes you to Shop Disney, and then your items are already in your cart. But not everybody's been getting emails. Sometimes they're just loaded into the cart. So it's really good to just sign on to your Shop Disney account, and anyway, go ahead and look at your cart just in case. But I think the key is so cute. I love that it comes in like a little box, and I think also the pin is so cute too. Now you guys also had it released on the UK on the same day, right?
No, we've got it this Friday. The thing
Oh,
that's different about ours is that ours isn't going to be boxed, so there's going to be a tag. Um, we've got to spend £20. It's not a purchase key, so you've got to purchase
okay.
something and get it free.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that the Pluto Halloween plush hasn't sold out by then because that's £21. So that would just send me over, and that means I'll be able to get the key. Hopefully, there are 22,000, I think, off the top of my head. So
Okay. Are you trying for the pin too?
I might. I'm a bit worried about the pin because I don't really like having to like wait until 8 o'clock to put something in my basket. I've usually got it in my basket prior so that I can just put the code in. But I'll give it a go. It's not like I'm going to miss out on the key while I'm trying to get the pin. So,
Right. Oh, that's
so
exciting. Well, good luck.
thank you. We have got a very exciting guest or guests today.
Ooh.
I would like to introduce to everyone on Disney Collector Chat, Christian and Michael from McDorksPOP. Hey guys,
Hi. How's it
Good
going?
how are you
morning.
doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty
Excited.
good.
Trying to stay,
They have just moved house last Sunday, was it, or last Monday?
Last Monday going into Tuesday because it was a bit of a drive.
Yeah.
And where did you guys move to?
Orlando. Yes, we left Orlando. Very excited to be here.
Yes.
We get to visit Disney more now.
Yeah, we went to Disney Springs the other day and that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And exciting.
So many pins.
Oh my gosh.
Now that my eyes are open to pins, I see pins everywhere, and now I want. I'm like, no.
Yes, we felt like little kids. There's like stuff everywhere. We didn't know where to look. We were very overwhelmed.
Yeah, like I was telling Christian, every time I go to Disney Springs, I'm always so distracted because there's just so much going on.
Yeah, we went to especially like the Disney shops and saw so much Halloween, and I'm like a big fanatic for Halloween, and there was just Haunted Mansion, there was just a lot of Halloween merch, the Loungefly. I'm like, I started like getting down. I'm like, I can't get them all. I can't. So did we get some? Oh, we got a bag. Yeah. The Disney bag, those reusable bag. We're showing this. Oh, you want to get it?
Yeah, I'll get it.
It's pretty. It's pretty cool. It was like supposedly $20 if you buy like with any purchase, but we made a purchase after like the bag, and we realized we forgot it. So we're like, can we please get the bag too? And they did a separate transaction. So it was still $20.
Oh, that is so cute.
Right?
It gives me like 90s vibes, you know, retro.
Natural leather?
Oh, pleather probably.
Pleather,
yeah. And it's really strong. It's really good.
And we got some stuff inside that we bought.
That is so pretty.
Yeah,
I like that.
We spent money that day.
Did you get any pins though?
Yes.
Oh, you want to share?
Do you want to see them? Yeah. I have them right here.
Oh, you have them in there?
Yeah. Put it all together.
So the one that I really wanted was this one because it's just adorable.
Aww.
Those are cute.
It matches your bag.
Yeah.
Right?
And then the one that I saw, I was like, okay, I need to take this one too. I'm like, how can I turn this one down?
Oh, I like that one.
It's the castle made into like candy corn and other treats. It's so cute.
Yeah. And then we got some mystery.
Then we got the mystery ones.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
And then these are the options. Wait, there.
I haven't had either of those. Have you, Mel?
I think the current mood ones, the Stitch has been there for a little bit of time, but I think the Haunted Mansions might be a little newer. Not like new, but like newer than the Stitch ones. Anyway, I'm not too sure on those because I haven't bought those, but they're so cute. You know, the Haunted Mansion ones, they remind me of the there's a new set of Food and Wine Festival mystery pins, and they kind of look like that. They look like a little circle, similar to the Haunted Mansion ones. And I am debating on whether I'm gonna ask someone to do a pickup for me or not because they're just so cute. But at the same time, I'm sure it's gonna be very expensive. So I'm like, I don't know.
I like this one because it glows in the dark, so I'm super excited. Especially to put it like with the other Haunted Mansion stuff.
Yes.
I don't know. I had to figure it out. I'm like constantly because we have so much pins, but we want to collect pins for certain fandom. Like we don't want to get pins for anything. But if we have them displayed on the like, for example, we have a Stitch pin and then we have Stitch Pops and then Stitch like plush. I was wanting to put it all on a shelf and then for a pin, put it on like on some type of I don't know, like some type of frame that's small enough that I can put it on there, but it stands on an easel, so it's like laying back and nicely displayed. Because I don't want them. I kind of like the box, but I kind of like them out to show. So I had to figure it out, but I'm blaming it on you. So so many pins. Yeah.
I know you guys have a ton of pins now, but you've been collecting now for a few months now, right?
Yeah, collecting everything though. Now we're into comics,
Hot Wheels, Disney Hot Wheels.
Yes, Disney Hot Wheels.
We're not gonna get too crazy with the Hot Wheels, okay? Only Disney.
Plushes. The plushes is Liz's fault. Like, you got it.
Yeah,
you got way too involved in them now.
I think I've done that to quite a few people. I think so. I apologize.
They're adorable, so no need to apologize. It's all good.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, have you guys gotten any like pins from Shop Disney or Loungefly lately?
No. Like because of Loungefly, the last ones that they've been releasing, we're not a big fan of. And we're trying to be very selective on it. So the last one that we got, was it Wally?
No, Hercules, Baby Hercules.
Oh, Baby Hercules. So that was a few weeks back. But then they were also having the complications with the Goofy one, which we were deciding if we wanted to get it or not. But it's been going back and forth that they would keep on saying they're going to release and they don't. The next one that's coming out at what is it? It's not this week. It's the following week that we really want.
I'm trying to pull it up real quick. That's why I kind of turned off my camera so I can share the screen. So let me go ahead.
Oh my God, the Hocus.
I want that. Yeah,
that's the one that I really want.
Oh, and the Winnie the Pooh. There we go. Also, Winnie the Pooh is this week.
Yep.
Yeah. I think the Winnie the Pooh is really cute. I also like the Rescuers, but I definitely need that Hocus Pocus one. I think it's so cool. I mean, the child is also cute, but like if I could only get one, it'll just be Hocus Pocus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think they're I mean they're pretty nicely priced for them being like mini jumbos and LE pins. So I mean $25 for these box pins, I don't think they're terrible. I mean, what do you guys think?
They're not bad. I like the quality of them.
Yeah, I really like the quality.
I just they're good. They're really good. I just wish that they would take a little bit more thought of like the sliding one, like the Hocus Pocus one. It looks cool. It's just the last one that we had that had sliding. You can see the back of it. So if you don't position it well, it kind of looks distracting that you can see the gap on the back for where it slides.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one we got, the Avengers one, was pretty cool, but the way to slide it was complicated. It was oddly the way they did it. It wasn't really as easy. You have to like maneuver it in a certain way that I have to show. I think we did it on a video that we're posting soon. But overall, I love Loungefly pins. They're such great quality. But again, we're new into the pin business. I don't know anything to talk about that.
Yeah, it's funny because so last Saturday I had a stream with Sarah Beth Jenkins. She's a mod for Disney Kitty and Disney Facebook group, and she has her own channel just around the river trend. So we were talking about Winnie the Pooh's balloon. What color do you guys think it should be? So she's opposed to the red version of it because it should be blue. I don't really know a whole lot about Winnie the Pooh, so I don't know. But now, ever since she said that, now every time I see Winnie the Pooh, I look for the color in the balloon. And Laura from Jody and Laura were on the chat, and I think it was that, and she was like, "Oh, it's like the Pennywise balloon." But I mean, did you guys know about the different colors in the balloon? Like blue,
I remember seeing blue, but I'm also used to seeing red, especially I think on the live action movie it was red.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was gonna say that the Christopher Robin balloon's red, so they've probably just got their wires crossed a little bit.
Yeah, was it the original supposed to be blue, like before the live action movies, or was it always red?
Pretty sure it was blue. Now that I think about it, it's not really something that you can think that far back to, but blue does ring a bell.
Yeah, if you guys want to write your thoughts on the chat, blue or red. But yeah, I do like these Loungefly pins. I mean, we actually had a lot of pins come out last week. For on Friday, because Mulan is out on Disney Plus. Have you guys seen the movie yet?
No, we haven't.
I refuse to watch it because I will not want to invest the money to see it when it's going to come out soon on Disney Plus, which we already pay for the subscription. But I would have preferred it in theaters. They literally are opening up theaters now. I feel like they could have waited. So I don't know. I'm very contemplating on it. The fact that they couldn't be patient enough and wait for it to come on theaters. Or if anything, they could have done both. For people who don't want to go to the theaters, they can have the options to pay for
stream it. Yeah,
and stream for it. And I could have gone to the theaters, which I feel like movies should always be watched in theaters. At least the first time. If you watch the first movie, like something as big as Mulan, that's a live action from a classic, then you would want to wait until go ahead and see it in theaters, where you get that whole feeling, like that whole cinema and live like big, huge screen. But anybody who's seen it, let us know if it's good or not. But no spoilers.
Looks like Brandon Heidi said the movie is good. I want to see it, but I agree with you. I mean, the movie theater just opened here in New Jersey too. Just like the inside dining already opened on Friday. But yeah, I think I would have loved to see it on at a movie theater. Which, by the way, it's like a ghost town. A movie theater. We drove by yesterday. And Friday night, and he was like dead. There were like two cars. Dirk It was just like, oh, it's a great time to go to the movie. Just 2 people in the movie theater. That's awesome. But yeah. Hey, Luke. Good morning. But I can't wait to watch the movie. We haven't watched it yet. We actually are right now on like a Harry Potter marathon. So we're trying to watch all the movies.
Ooh.
So we finished movie number 3 last night. So, but yeah, I do want to watch Mulan.
Let me tell you
Nice.
about that. Michael and I were trying to figure out what like waves or selections of pops that we did not want part of our collection anymore.
Mhm.
And he had the audacity to say no Harry Potter. I was like, what?
I was like, no Harry Potter at all. I don't want it.
And I'm like,
Nothing to do with it.
and I'm like, we need to do another marathon because I don't think you remember, because it's been a while since we saw Harry Potter. He goes, fine, but I don't know. I like Harry Potter. I just don't want to collect it. And we went through the whole marathon. He's like, we need more Harry Potter pops. We need more.
Yeah, I don't have any pops. Because I'm just like, so I love the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Universal, and have been meaning to watch all the movies. I'm not much of a reader, so I don't think I'll be reading the books anytime soon. So I'm watching the movies just so that I know or understand a little bit more what's going on when you go to Universal, to the Harry Potter area. And the movies are so awesome. At first, I was really like not liking Dobby. I thought Dobby was like annoying. It's a Dobby, right? But now I get it. He's just, little by little, it's like, what the heck? He's trying to get Harry Potter in trouble. But then, as I'm watching more, I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm getting there.
Yes, love him.
He's my favorite character.
But you see, in the first movie, he's just like a little pest.
Oh, yeah. I think I watched it already, have read it previously, so I already knew, like, I had an idea of what he was. So when I saw it, it was kind of annoying, but I already knew that he was like that, and you grow to love him.
Yeah, so far I like him. I'm about to start number 4. I don't know if we're gonna watch that tonight or if we're gonna watch Mulan tonight instead, but I'm excited. I think that this fandom is awesome. And I like those kind of things like about like, because I used to be huge into like Charmed growing up, so I like that kind of like stuff. So Harry Potter is definitely up my alley. It's just that I never really like stopped to like watch all the movies. So I'm really excited that we're watching all the movies now. So we'll see.
Nice.
It's probably a lot easier now that they're all readily available, because like when I grew up with Harry Potter, like you had to wait like a year or 2, and like they're doing that with the Fantastic Beasts now. When I think it's meant to come out next November, but if they don't start filming it soon, then it's going to have to get pushed back again. And I think the Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts franchise prefer a November date to release their films, so maybe it'll be 2022.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading Luke's comment about like some comments from J.K. Rowling, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really interested in just knowing more about Harry Potter and the why of this and that, and the story behind like the rides and stuff. So I'm getting really into that. So we'll see. Good morning, Melina. So yeah.
We almost went to Universal today.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Woo!
almost.
But then we realized we had so much more things to do, and then we were thinking about going tomorrow, but it will be Michael's last day before he goes back to work, so we don't know if we're gonna do that. But it's a great deal right now. You buy 1 ticket, 1 day pass, and for the rest of the year, you get to go unlimited times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a promotion they have until September 30th. So I don't know if it's just for Florida residents. I'm not too quite sure, but it is like a I guess, a quarter annual pass, if you want to say. You get to go now until the end of, I think it's December 25th will be the last day.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
haven't seen this film, Raya and the Last Dragon.
I feel like this sounds familiar, like it rings the bell.
Yeah, like maybe I've heard it be mentioned, but I don't know anything about it.
Do you know about that? Raya and the Last Dragon.
Sounds like it's going to be kind of like one of those like Avatar type films, like a fantasy.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
But
I think I've heard of it. I just don't remember the name. I had to actually see the picture or something.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to pull it up real quick, see if I can.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen
Saw
it.
something about that. Yeah.
We've seen a preview, like a snippet.
Trying to find an image rather than a clip. I don't know if we can show the clip.
It says it
At
released.
the moment, I only really follow like the new Pixar films coming out because I find there's a lot of Disney movies that I don't like rush to see.
We need to start watching Disney Plus.
Yes, we're paying. We need to use it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I have like a little shot here of what Raya and the Last Dragon kind of looks like. I don't know if we're allowed to like play a clip here, but this is what comes up. I mean, it looks interesting. Kind of reminds me of Mulan a little bit.
Okay, just kind of ring a bell now.
That's what I'm saying. You have to
Yeah.
actually see it to remember, because it's not as a big thing as of yet, I think. But I forgot where I've seen this, like the clip of it. But it looks interesting. I will say that.
It's kind of like if Mulan meets Moana, isn't it?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely looks interesting. Definitely something to like look into when it releases.
Yeah, next March.
Okay.
Jody and Laura.
Good morning, Jody and Laura.
Laura.
Exciting to have you guys here. But talking about Mulan and stuff like that, we had a lot of Mulan merchandise come out on Friday. Did you guys get any?
I didn't know.
I mean, we got the free pictures from the purchase that we made.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, okay. I did see that on Shop Disney. It was like what, like 4 like things, right? Do you have them right there?
No, we just made a purchase there because of the buy 2 get 1 free. I think we bought the neon transparent bag with some other things, and it was part of it because of the amount that we were spending.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually have some of the Mulan merchandise here too. Like they came out with a lot, not only just stuff for the movie, but also they came out with the new Disney Castle collection, which I am really surprised that the pin is still available in Shop Disney. So let me see if I can click on that real quick. Let's see if it is actually still available. No, yeah, add to bag. So yeah, I'm surprised it's still there. These pins from the Disney
Castle. They always sell out so quick.
They do. They really do. And I think it's a really nice pin. These pins are quite big too. I don't know if maybe Mulan's castle is not as popular as some of the other castles, but I am pretty surprised that it is still available unless they upped their quantity, because it is a limited release. So I don't really know how many they're making or how many they have produced, but I think that that's actually a really nice pin. And they have, looks like all the other merchandise. And I think that I went back a little. Here we go. They have the figurine, which is, $130. And they still have the puzzle, which is surprising because the puzzle and the ornament typically sell out pretty quick too. I don't see the ornament, so there's a chance that that probably already sold out. But not only that, we also had some pins that came out too. We have this pin right here. So we have 3 pins, 1, 2, and 3. 2 of them are limited edition, and the one here is limited release. I didn't get any of those because I don't really collect Mulan. I only got the castle because I'm trying to collect the Disney Castle collection. But it looks like they also had like Funko Pops as well. So I don't know, a lot of really cool merchandise on Friday.
And I noticed, Mel, it wasn't Merch Pass, was it, by the look of it?
What's that?
The Castle collection doesn't look like it came out via Merch Pass.
No, so this one came out normal. So it wasn't Merch Pass. So they just released it. And it was actually surprisingly very smooth. So I was able to just get my pin and check out, and that's it. So I was pretty excited about that because at work, I was a little we're short staffed at work. So I was like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, I need my pin. Smooth transaction. Disney Pins blog had the link there for you to get your so I was able to use that. So by 10:01 I was already done. Oh, good morning or good afternoon, Emma and John. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Liana.
but yeah, I'm pretty excited that they didn't use merch.
Yeah,
for
I
that.
mean,
It's
I was
pretty
expecting to use Merch Pass, given that didn't they do it for the last one?
Rihanna. Thursday. Yeah, they did it for Frozen. Yeah. Oh, am I still freezing? Okay.
Only a little bit.
Um, let's see.
Maybe it's just that they're deciding each month with the Castle Collection, well, every time it comes out, which one's going to be more popular, because obviously you don't need to collect all of them if you don't have, like, say, the pin frame or anything, and they just knew that Frozen would be popular no matter what.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hopefully this means they're transitioning out of Merch Pass slowly, because I also saw that they had been also releasing some more pins at the parks. So maybe they're like transitioning out into maybe going back to normal. But I was pretty excited this was just like a regular release, but I was even more excited that it was pretty smooth, because typically all these releases are always crazy. So yeah. Am I still freezing?
Question.
No, you're fine.
I have a
Oh,
question.
okay.
What's a merch pass and how do you get a merch pass?
Merch Pass is the
Merch
worst thing to ever be invented.
So I feel like in it, like the idea behind it, it was like meant to be like amazing, but it's not like going as great. So what Disney is doing, which is what they're doing with the Minnie Mouse, the main attraction, they are kind of giving people like an early access to some of this limited edition merchandise. So on September 15th, the merch pass for the new Minnie Mouse main attraction, which features Thunder Mountain, is going to go live. So basically, you're going to log on to your Shop Disney account. The merch pass is going to go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific. And then you click on it, and it's going to show you all the items from Minnie Mouse main attraction. And you click which items you're interested in buying. And then I believe either a day or two later, people that were selected to purchase the items are going to get an email letting you know, okay, you're allowed to buy the pins, or you're allowed to buy the plush, or you're allowed to buy this. And that way you have like an early access. Disney has been releasing the merchandise eventually about a week and a half later on their website, but it's like they don't give you notice. It just kind of pops up. So this is like a way of trying to I guess make it more fair for collectors, because we had the issue with like the bots and things like that. So it's meant to be better for collectors, but it's really more of like a lottery system. So people are not always picked for that. It's really random. So it has caused a lot of stress for people. Like the Pluto key was through Merch Pass. Luckily, they, at least in the US, I think it said it had like 47,000 keys, something like that. It was like something, yeah, it was like something crazy. So I put in for the Merch Pass, but because I didn't get the Merch Pass for the Dumbo Minnie Mouse main attraction, I had my boss put in for the key, my coworker, Dirk, his brother, my friend, my brother, and myself. So all of us put in for it. But luckily, I did get the merch pass. So I told everybody, like, okay, thanks, guys. I'm good though. Thank you. So that is merch pass. It's been really stressful, but it looks like the merch pass for the Pluto key has been the best one yet. And I think it's because they had a lot of the keys available.
How do you sign up for it though?
So let me see if I can show you real quick. I'm going to go back here.
I wanted the Pluto and I didn't see how, and I just, with the move and everything, I just didn't focus. I was like, whatever, it's missed out.
So Pluto, that was, I think it was September 2nd that it became available. So let me go ahead and share my screen now. So I finally found the page, and I'm going to show you how it's going to work for main attraction. So it's pretty easy. You just click on it whenever it goes live, and that's it. It's pretty simple. It just says you submitted your entry, and like that's pretty much it. It kind of makes you a little nervous because you don't know if you actually are good for it. So main attraction. So this is going to be a new one. It's going to come out September 15th. And I actually love it. I love the pins and I love the ears. So I want to go for both. So here's the merch pass. So it's going to go live, like I said, at 7 a.m. California, 10 a.m. Florida time. So you choose your items, check your email, and complete your purchase. That's pretty much it. So it was September 3rd for, I guess, the key. And then yesterday, Saturday, people were notified whether they were able to buy the key or not. But it's really, really, really simple. You just go in, click on the item, submit, and that's it. But just make sure that the link says that now you can put it in. Because right now it just kind of tells you briefly about it, but the link is going to go live at 10 a.m. on the 15th.
So,
Okay.
and one more question, because if you get selected, is the item guaranteed for you or no?
What's that?
If you get selected, like if you get the email about the merch pass, like they can buy it, are you guaranteed the items, or you have a chance of
I
not
think it's my
getting?
connection again. Oh my gosh.
I think that's how it works. Because I don't think they actually put it on the website until they've given everybody a chance to get what they wanted.
So chance that you might not get selected for it. But once you get your email, yeah, I'm having some. Hopefully it gets better. Am I frozen?
Every so often you like break up and then you come back.
Oh, darn it.
Hi, Christina.
Hi, Christina.
So yeah, it's lottery. So you don't know if you're going to get it or not. But once you get your emails, your items are reserved, and you have, I think, 24 hours to check out. About 24 hours, 48 hours. I believe it's 24 hours to check out. If not, the items are going to be taken out of your cart.
Gotcha. Okay.
We also think it's going to be a pretty similar system when the Dumbo recalled plushes are going to come back, don't we? Because they did say that they will email everybody who had purchased one before they put them on general sale. So I think even in the UK, we will have a similar merch pass situation whereby the listing's hidden and you can only buy it if you were emailed, which is fair because it makes sure that everyone who had already guaranteed their purchase does get it. But who knows when that's going to be?
Yeah, well, good luck.
I'm hoping for October, to be honest, because they did say later in 2020, like, it does mean it's going to be by the end of the year. It's just when. There's a massive gap on my shelf now that's bugging me.
But you know what makes me nervous? Main attraction for October. That's going to be popular.
I don't even want to think about October. I mean, luckily it's a Sunday, so at least none of us are at work. Although yours will probably be a Tuesday still if it's going through Merch Pass. But
which I think
my mum can try, I can try.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
More people to ask.
We just basically go whatever's available, we'll buy. Yeah. I don't want to struggle with it. I already have enough stress with the pops.
Yeah, that's a good way to be.
Yeah. It's just it's so much things that I get limited. It's so difficult sometimes. And then if the website crashes, like I don't know about how Disney the merch works, but I know like the Funko Pops, they go crazy, they crash, and it's enough stress. So it's whatever's available.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Before the merch pass, it was like that.
Oh wow.
Wow.
My least favourite thing about the UK site is, you're refreshing prior to 8. I did that on Tuesday for Halloween stuff, and things had actually started loading 5 minutes early. So I'd made one purchase for a Christmas present for my mum before I ordered my own things at 8. But the thing is, the second you refresh at 8, the website crashes. You get the little spinning thing of doom, and you just can't get anything to work. And then you eventually get it in your basket, and they've started doing this thing where you're on PayPal, you're about to click pay, and it kicks you back out again. And I'm like, no, I was paying. Like, I was in a contract with you guys at that point. Like, you can't back out on me now. But it's not as bad in the UK, admittedly, or else we would get Merch Pass as well. But I'm just hoping it never gets to that. I think if they bought Merch Pass here, I would just stop collecting. I don't think I could do that every month. It's bad enough what we already have to do every month without having to wait for an email.
Yeah, I think Merch Pass is really simple to do. Like it's really easy. The problem is it's just a stress when you're waiting to see whether you're going to get picked for these items or not. So that's what kind of stinks about Merch Pass. Again, I think that the idea behind it, like they meant well, but it's just not going that great for collectors. And there's some people that try to cheat the system, making multiple accounts. Maybe they have like, I don't know, different addresses. I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Because before Merch Pass, when Minnie Mouse Main Attraction was getting released like normal on the website, the first few months of the year, the website would crash, like what happens with Funko and like what happens with Shop Disney UK. Like it was insane. Like you were on your phone trying to purchase these items, but it kept on crashing and it wouldn't let you check out. And yeah, it's definitely stressful. But talking about Funko, I think I told you, Christian, I got the Zero Funko Pop from the website. That's so cute. It's a limited edition Zero, and I don't collect Nightmare Before Christmas, but it is just so cute that I just had to get it.
Jealous. It is cute. I do like it. It's like a thing that they're doing now with a lot of the pops. From the first ones that we've seen was with the Star Wars one, which was like technically the Futura line that they were doing like artwork on the pops itself. And then the Zero came out. They're also doing it on Batman and other Night Before Christmas pops, such as Jack Skellington. They have two versions. I think one is hitting Box Lunch, and I don't know if the other one's hitting Hot Topic, but they have like these artwork on them. So they're doing a lot of this.
I think it's hitting Hot Topic.
Yeah. So I forgot what other pops are coming out soon that they have this kind of like abstract artwork. Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Through my phone. That's adorable.
Yeah,
that is so cool.
So good. Like I was telling Christian that this is the first pop that I buy that it comes with like a protector, the acrylic one, and it's it's like has like a little plastic wrap, which I'm not gonna open, but I thought it's so nice. The art series, and it's limited edition. Like I said, I don't really collect Nightmare Before Christmas, but I thought that Zero just looks so cute.
Yes,
yeah, he's really
glad
cute
to get it.
He really is. Like, and I was telling her, like, Mel, that to not open the wrap, guys. Do not open the wrap. I beg of you not to open the wrap, because the cases that they come with are not always 100% secure, like as they make it seem. So we bought them separately, like the case, and the bottom sometimes opens up. So if you were to unwrap it and it accidentally does open up, you can risk damaging the pop. So
our Hocus Pocus almost got ruined.
Yeah.
Ooh. Thanks, Laura. It is definitely so cute. Like I said, I don't really collect them, but I thought it was so cute. And I like the little orangey tones to him, so it makes him look more Halloween-y. And I really love the little pumpkin on his little nose. So I just thought it was so cute.
I didn't notice it was a pumpkin. Wow.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes it even cuter.
Yeah, I think it's like,
oh my goodness.
But yeah, so Lizzie, do you have any other like plushie news you want to share with us, or wishable news? Have you heard anything else coming out?
I'm not sure what's going to come out next month. I think they only tend to like spill it about a week or two before. I personally think Coco would have been better for October because of it being the Day of the Dead, which I believe is November 1st. I'm not 100% sure. But there's rumours that it could be Aladdin. Some like fake wishables have appeared on AliExpress, I think.
Really?
And to me, the way these plushes work, the way you get fake plushes is, in our country, we say they fell off the back of the van or the truck. So they're usually just missing one thing, like they're missing the tag or something. And in the case of the wishables, they're usually missing either the sparkles in their eyes or the blush on their cheeks. So we've seen some fake Aladdin ones. So there is a chance that it could be Aladdin, in which case I won't collect them as I'm not an Aladdin collector. But you never know. I mean, I'm really hoping they restock the Coco Wishables because Coco is life. But I did get something from yesterday's Alien Remix. We got it on Monday and it's already here. So I've got the little Carl plush. He was £10 and he completes my little up collection. Tomorrow is Sully in the UK, so I'm going to be up bright and early because I've got to get my Sully. And then the week after is Boo, and then I'm done. I'm absolutely done. I mean, I would really like the pin set, but we've discussed this before, haven't we? Like, you have to buy all 4. I mean, I think I can afford it this month. And the pin set is Sully, Meredith from Brave, and Ducky and Bunny. And you guys know I love Ducky and Bunny because they're up there. So I might get the pin set, but I think I would only keep Sully. So if anybody would like to split them with me, then I might get them.
There you go. You guys, let her know. Yeah, we're our releases are like a week behind because we just got on Saturday. We got the 4th release. I'm not collecting those, but I think they're very cute.
It's really crazy that we get them first. Like, that never ever happens. Like, we've had a few keys that we got first, and it's just strange. I don't understand it. I mean, I'm here for it. I'm completely here for it, but I don't get it.
Yeah, like the Toy Story key. Like, you guys got it a while ago. We're not gonna get it until like the end of November. So
I mean, it makes more sense. The actual anniversary of Toy Story is in November. But maybe they've got something planned for here in November. I don't know.
The key is coming over here.
It's gonna be
yeah.
It's an exclusive.
It's coming. I think it's November 22nd.
Merch Pass, where you at?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they'll do Merch Pass, but we'll see what they're gonna do with that, or if they're gonna do, because typically they do like free with purchase, unless it's like a box key, and then that will be like $13. But
yeah, okay.
We will see.
I just want the key, so I'll be on that.
Yes,
I'll
they're
buy
very
whatever
cute.
they want
We
me to
want
buy.
to start collecting them.
Yeah.
It's
do you guys have any? I know.
We wanted to get the keys, but we never really knew like about them, like how to get. That was before we got more into Disney again, because we were just so like consumed by Funko Pops, and it's real. Like, if you saw how much boxes we have from the move of all just pops in it, we realized that we are just like drowning in pops. So we need to get rid of them. But we are seeing a lot of what you guys are talking about in the Disney community of the parks, of the stores, and where to get what now. So we're learning about it. So the key, we didn't really understood like how to get them. So now that we know, we're trying to get them now. So, because they do look cute, and I like how you displayed them. Oh, I want them.
We saw the display, and we're like, oh look.
We thought, we saw it. I was like, there she is.
I hit 40 minutes without my internet crashing. That must be a record.
I'm waiting for ours. We haven't really gone live, so we wanted to see if ours were act up, and so far I think it's good.
Yours is the best.
Yeah, I think your connection has been the best one.
Yeah,
I agree.
We're all gonna come and use your internet
or something.
Yeah, we just got the I don't know what they said. It was like some fast internet, and
we just want the fast one.
The last time they said it was gonna be fast, it wasn't the fastest. It was gonna be fast, so we're like, okay. So we haven't really gone on live. This is our first live in here, so we're like, oh, I hope the internet doesn't go out or anything like that. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's going as well. If anything happens, both of yours, we're here for you.
Oh, I saw on Facebook, I'm pretty sure it was on the Wishables group. People were speculating about like some Wishables that might come out for October, and they were speculating Hocus Pocus could be one. Do you think that's something that is likely to happen?
I mean, it could, because there's usually one sold separately, and then there's got to be 4, and then there could be chasers. So I suppose Binks would probably be the one that you buy separately, and then there'd be the Sanderson sisters, and then
maybe Billy.
Yeah, Maybe. I'm not sure whether they do that. Or maybe Binks would be in with them and Billy would be the completer, because
Maybe.
they don't always put the most popular character as the completer. It was quite a shock when they did it for Soleil, because you'd think he would be harder to get. I filmed 2 Wishables videos this morning, and I was talking about how I'd really like an It's a Small World set. I mean, it's a little bit more difficult because you've just got to pick like 5 countries that you want to represent.
Yeah.
But Small World would be perfect for me. I've already got the Haunted Mansion set. I've completed that set. I've got some of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I wish I had all of them. And I have one of the Splash Mountain. It just seems like they're really doing It's Small World dirty by not giving them their own Wishables. So, and they weren't in the 65th release either, so that kind of makes you think that they're planning something for Small World.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens. But tell you what, if they do come up with some Hocus Pocus Wishables, I want to be all over that, because I love me some Hocus Pocus.
I love Hocus
Yeah.
Pocus. We didn't see any Hocus Pocus merchandise when we went to Downtown Disney. I don't know what's going on with that.
Very
Well,
surprised.
It was all Haunted Mansion or I think that's about it. Like that, and then just like their Mickey stuff that had to do with Halloween.
Yeah,
But
not even pins. I didn't see any.
no pins, no statues, no
Very surprised.
shirts, no nothing. Like nothing at all. Of
I
Hocus
know
Pocus.
they came up with some new Hocus Pocus spirit jerseys, and Loungefly had released like backpacks. I forget right now. I know they have like a figurine too, like a vinyl figurine, which is at the Shop Disney in the Disney store right now. But at
There's
the park,
also already plushes, isn't there? So maybe they won't do Wishables if they've got full-size plushes. But
yeah, I mean,
I just want anything Hocus Pocus.
huh?
I just want anything Hocus Pocus.
I know. They're like, which one is your favorite? Okay, question for everybody: who's your favorite sister, like from Hocus Pocus?
Don't look at me. I go with her name's Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be the one, because I just like her characters, her spirited. But I don't know. It's so hard.
Such a hard question. Yeah, I know.
I also like what's his name? The cat.
Winnie? No, the Binks.
Binks. I just love his funny remarks and everything. But if you're talking about the witches, probably Sarah. Yeah. Same.
Yeah. What about you, Michael? Oh, same.
Yeah.
It's such a hard question, because I love Hocus Pocus, but I think Winnie is she's like the main witch, and Winnie is just so I don't know, but I also love Sarah a lot. Mary's cool, but I think it's a tie in between Winnie and Sarah. I love that Sarah is kind of I don't want to say, I'm looking for a word for her. She's kind of she's funny, and she's just so I don't know, cute when she does her whole amok thing. I think she is just so cute and funny. But at the same time, she's her song when she's calling in the kids, the come little children. I'm a terrible singer. But I don't know. It's a toss up between Winnie and Sarah. What about you, Lizzie?
I think it would be Winnie too, mainly because of that opening scene where she's like, "Oh, another glorious morning." I just love that kind of humor, sarcastic humor. That's my kind of thing. I haven't watched Hocus Pocus in a while. I'll have to watch it at some point. I mean, my favorite go-to movie is always The Nightmare Before Christmas. I will watch that from now till about mid-January, every week if I can, and I think it's on Disney Plus, so I probably can, but I've got it on DVD anyway. So
yeah, my go-to Halloween movie is got to be Hocus Pocus. I love it.
I'm sorry, my dog is snoring, so if you
it's okay. I can't hear it.
You can't? Okay,
good.
But I see that Jordan Laura says that they don't like Hocus Pocus.
We're no longer friends.
He speaks of himself.
Mel, you need to make this right.
There's something wrong. Listen, that's a good movie. It's honest. When Hocus Pocus came out, they have reviewed that it wasn't really a great movie and it wasn't a big thing. It only became a cult classic with time. It really it wasn't a hit when it first came out.
Yeah.
So maybe you guys need to like just give it another try, Jody and Laura.
Yeah,
Millions of
I
people did.
love it. I love it. It's one of those things that every year put on the Disney Channel to watch, Hocus Pocus. And yes, I did hear the same thing that it was like a flop when it first came out. But yeah, with time, it just has become so popular. And it's one of those movies that even kids now know what Hocus Pocus is. And Hocus Pocus came out back in 93? So we're talking like it was going to be almost 30 years since it came out. So
I can't wait for part 2. Right?
I know.
Oh my goodness. I'm super excited. I hope it's a great one, because a lot of like comebacks of shows and movies, I think they focus way too much of what they were instead of what they could be. Because like if you watch like show like Fuller House, they focus way too much on flashbacks, on what they used to do. And it's like all the time about them reminiscing about their past instead of like moving forward of who they are now. And I don't want Hocus Pocus to fall into that trap that they're trying to make it too kid friendly, because even if it was kind of kid friendly, it was more family viewable, not so targeted just for kids. And I just have that Hocus Pocus 2 is going to be so kid friendly that they're going to miss opportunities for adults to actually relate. So
yeah, I agree, because I mean the whole thing was that a virgin lit the flame.
Exactly.
So it's one of those things that for a kids movie nowadays would be like, why are we even talking about this? You know what I mean? So like you said, hopefully they don't change the tone. It's like, what makes me really sad is that the remake of Lizzie McGuire, or not the remake, but like a spin-off of Lizzie McGuire was coming out, and that got canned because they, like Hilary Duff and all the other cast members, they thought it was going to be more of like Lizzie now in her 30s, so kids that grew up with Lizzie McGuire can kind of relate to her life now. But I guess they wanted to make it super like very like, I don't know, not what the show was supposed to be. Like you said, it's extremely kid friendly, where not that it wasn't kid friendly, but you know what I mean, just kind of like change it where it was more for like little kids than for like an audience that's like our age now that are enjoying Lizzie McGuire later on.
I was like really going back and forth on that, because I understood from both points of view. Lizzie wanted to make it, well, Hilary Duff wants to make it more adult, not adult targeted. You're back.
It's the wrong time. I absolutely love Lizzie McGuire. I just didn't agree. Like, I heard that the storyline that they wanted was that there was like going to be like cheating, like infidelity, and I was like, tell me which character in that program would have done that bar Ethan Kraft. Like, none of the like main characters would have it in them to do that. So I don't know what direction they were going in, but they didn't sound like they were gonna like be true to the characters that we grew up with, basically. Yeah.
It was just mixed, because they like, she wants to make it more adult, and then Disney wants to like, there was mixed views on how they wanted to go with Lizzie McGuire. I understand from all points of views. I think it's a very touchy kind of show to be trying to change, because the original show was targeted for kids, yes. But it's not only the fact that it was targeted, the tone of it is more kid friendly. So to come with a content of the sequel, if you want to say, of where she is now, to make it a little bit more adult, it gets a little bit risque, because you don't want to go too adult, nor do you want it to be too kids. Right. And I hate that they sometimes, like for example, Girl Meets World, it was more targeted towards the girl's life instead of what we know as Corey and Topanga, which that's the whole point of coming back with the comeback, is because we're interested in those characters where they're at, not their kids. And then you have That's So Raven, which she comes back and it's about the whole entire family. So Lizzie McGuire is just going to be targeting her, showing her how she's living her life. So it's not showing her kids, so you can't make it too kid friendly. So if you're watching a 30-year-old living her life, it would be kind of there will be no point of watching it if it's too like rated G. But at the same time,
Yeah.
you don't want to go too adult because you might have parents who want to show their kids, this is what I used to watch, and they want to watch it with their kids. So it's kind of hard, but I hope they do. I hope they're still in the works. Supposedly, it's going back and forth. There really is no word on it, but hopefully they come out with it. And hopefully it's suitable for any kind of viewers. But at the same time, a little bit more. I've heard 30-year-olds.
For us.
Yeah, for us. For us.
Yeah.
Put it on freeform if they want to. They don't have to put it
That's
on
true.
Disney Plus. They just put it on freeform.
There you go. Yeah, it's funny because as you're talking about that, I'm thinking about like oh my goodness, the Country Bear Jamboree. Like, I mean, there's some stuff in that ride, and that not ride, that attraction show that it's definitely no.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they have that there, I mean, it's been there for a long time. But it's one of those things that, adults can also enjoy while kids have no idea what's going on. So they could have done, I mean, they don't have to do anything crazy, but I hope that they can find a good happy medium and actually do this new Lizzie McGuire show, because I would love to watch that.
Yeah, I didn't
Raven's
watch.
Home is a really good example, to be fair. Because
Yeah.
Raven's Home, they've managed to appeal to both. Like, I just really love it. Although the only thing that makes me upset is like what happened to make Raven and Devon split up, because we grew up thinking that they were like the perfect couple. So I don't know what happened. I'm guessing it's his work commitments from watching Raven's Home, but it's not really
Raven's
fair.
Home has a lot of issues. The overall, if you were to watch it as Raven's Home, nothing about That's So Raven, it's kind of a good show. The only reason why I'm a little bit against Raven's Home is not only the timeline, it doesn't add up how old her kids are. Because if you see the year of when the show ended to now, her kids should be probably around 6 or 5. Like, if you want to give the actual time wise, going to school of her, because she was 14 in the show. She wasn't even in high school yet. When they finished off, she was ending middle school. She was 14 in 8th grade. So the fact that she has 12-year-olds, it makes no sense to me. And the fact that she as well wasn't in her career path that she wanted to go, that we had so much hopes for her to have because she was so focused on design. It was a lot of things. I understand for the show. That's probably why they wanted to make her single, to have more of this whole Chelsea thing. But they could have done the fact that she lived in her parents' home with her neighbor Chelsea, something like that. Like how, I don't know, like they could have done something like that. But they kind of broke my heart when I heard they broke up. I was like, what?
Yeah. I mean, at least you still get to see him. I think I've watched the 2 seasons now, because we've only got 2 in the UK. And I think you see him like 3 or 4 times. So like he's still there, but they've got such a good relationship as well. Like they've obviously stayed friends, so it doesn't seem like it was a nasty breakup. I think it's literally just because he's this, big shot. He's a weatherman, isn't he? And he moves away. So I suppose it's probably just work commitments.
Probably, yeah.
Like that.
I haven't watched this, so I'm just kind of like listening.
It is really good. I get that the timeline's a bit messed up, but if that was the only way they could bring it back and make it appealing, because they may have tried with a focus group to do it with like 6-year-olds, and they may not have liked it as much. Maybe there's a lot more attitude and a lot more story you can do with like kids on the cusp of being a teenager.
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll I've never seen Girl Meets World. I hope they do come out with Boy Meets World like later on in the future to try it again one more time, but like kind of target, because I really wanted to see that. On top of all that, if you watch Boy Meets World, it was like kind of like Sister Sister and all these other shows that were a little bit more family oriented, and as well a little bit more adult, because they did talk about things that Disney Channel would not really talk about, So I hope they do come out with Boy Meets World. I'm just hoping. I'm putting it out there in the universe. Luckily not, because they already gave Girl Meets World, but
Yeah.
they probably pull off a like Terminator or Halloween kind of movie that they just erase the sequels that never happened. So that's what they did with Will and Grace. When Will and Grace came back, if you guys have ever watched it, the ending of the first series, they erased that last episode, like it never happened, which I'm happy. I hated the fact that they ended up the show with them not talking for years. What was that?
Yeah, I didn't like
They
that.
even made a joke about it, didn't they? I think in the pilot for the revival, they were like, "Oh, that was just a bad dream."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's like Roseanne. Like, didn't John Goodman's character die in the original Roseanne, and then when they did the remake, he was alive?
Which one?
They've done that
Roseanne
before as well.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
So correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I thought that's how it happened. But I did watch Boy Meets World when I was younger, and I did watch Girl Meets World because I was really excited for it. I thought it was cool, but it's kind of like the story of like Sean and Corey repeating itself with their kids. So which I forget their names right now. But I thought it was cute, and you did see a little bit of Corey and Topanga and Sean, as adults. And then I'm pretty sure that Mr. Finney had an appearance. So, I mean, they do, it wasn't quite, we didn't get to see, we did get to see Corey and Topanga, but like you said, it's one of those things that I wanted to watch it because I wanted to see where Corey and Topanga were going to be now. Yeah. But I thought he was so cute. I'm surprised that they ended it. I think it was up for 2 seasons, maybe 2 or 3 seasons. But I thought he was cute. And as far as Cobra Kai goes, I do love Cobra Kai. I think it's awesome. I'm excited for the 3rd season. The first 2 seasons were out on YouTube Red, and then Netflix just picked it up for season 3. So they have season 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken, available right now on Netflix. And it is pretty awesome.
Hey, Victor.
Hi, Victor.
Hey, good morning.
I've never seen it. I'm not probably going to see it either. I like the Karate Kid, and I just want to leave it at that. The main character, Danny, he just like big-headed in the show. I haven't watched it. Just the trailers make it seem like he's very arrogant, and I don't like that fact that he became like that. So I'm just gonna leave it how it ended in the movies, and we're just gonna call it a day.
I mean, it's definitely a different take. Like you see a different side of Johnny, and you kind of see more of like a human aspect to Johnny, and you like Johnny. So and like, but you see, like it's like you get some insight as to why maybe he was like a jerk, and then you also see a different side of Daniel LaRusso, where you see Laura say I'm rooting for Johnny. So if you watch it, I like the show. I think it's really I love it actually. So you do see a different side of Johnny, and you start rooting for Johnny, and then you kind of start thinking whether Daniel LaRusso was kind of a jerk. If I don't know, it's a good show. I really like it. I really, really like it. I can't wait for season 3.
It reminds me of Seinfeld, though, like how I didn't understood until my sister pointed it out, like how Seinfeld, I don't know if you ever watched it, you rooted for them and you liked them and you kind of see like their quirks and flaws, but then at the end of the series you find out they're actually jerks. Like you didn't know that, like the whole entire. I feel like that's what I'm watching right now. Like if I were to watch Cobra Kai, I'm like the whole time I was rooting for Daniel, and now I see him as a jerk in this one. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm betraying the star, like how I fell in love with the movie to begin with.
But you still love Daniel LaRusso on the show. It's just but you see just more of the character. I don't know. I love the show. I think that you should still watch it, and I think you'll like it.
Well, right now we're on The Office, so we can only do one MellyMel recommendation at a time. So
yeah.
The Office is a good show now, so we're good on that.
Yeah. It is. It is amazing. I love it. And I started watching Parks and Rec. So that's another good show too.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah. But guys, we are definitely past the hour as usual. Time flies when you're having fun, especially when you have amazing friends joining us. Christian and Michael, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, I know you've had a really crazy, busy, stressful week, but you're finally home, which is exciting. And then before we wrap up, what does everybody have going up in their channel? Let's start with you guys, Christian and Michael. What do you guys have coming up? I know you've been really active with Instagram lately too. I know you did a really awesome pop review on Instagram. So are we going to see more of you guys on Instagram?
Yes. Well, with the whole YouTube and Instagram, we love YouTube and we're not going away from YouTube. I think we're just going to be a little bit more not targeting, but more on top of Instagram. So probably because we can't review every single pop or every single thing that we got on YouTube. And so we're focused on is going to be very big waves or very in pops that people want to see. Like, for example, once we get the Haunted Mansion, we're most likely going to do a review on all the pops. But if we get something like random, like for example, if we get a plush or something like that, like something that's just one, we're probably just going to put it on Instagram. But if we get a wide collection of plushes or something, like if we were to get all the Alien remix, we're probably going to go on YouTube. Yeah. But Instagram, we're trying to be more on like doing random story, doing lives like we did with the Minnie Mouse. We got it in and we wanted to review it instead of waiting probably another week or two to record it with the rest of them. So we're just like, you know what, let's just go ahead. We got it in. Maybe everybody wants to know about what it looks like. And I like the fact that it had 3-sided windows. But as for YouTube, this week we're going to focus on AOKs, which is act of kindness gifts that the community has been sending us, and we've been collecting amounts of them for the past like a month and a half, and we recorded them, but we just haven't been able to post them. So I think this week we're gonna just every day post of what a gift that we got from somebody,
and we're going live tomorrow.
Yes,
we're back to our Monday lives.
Yes.
You know, your intro is the best. If you guys haven't checked out McDorks' channel, definitely do so. They're awesome. And the intro is absolutely amazing. I'm always like, yeah, McDorks. I love it. So what about you, Lizzie? What do you have coming out this week?
I just uploaded them this morning, actually. I've got on Tuesday, I've got my Minnie Mouse for my attraction video. It's obviously a little bit weird because the plush is missing, but talk about that, talk about Big Thunder Mountain Minnie as well. And then on Friday, I've got some plushes that I was sent by a UK company that I'm doing a review of. They are actually sending me some more plushes tomorrow, which is like you guys say, it's better to put some things on Instagram because by the time I've filmed it and edited it and uploaded it, it could be 2-3 weeks before you see it. I got the plushes that I'm showing in Friday's video before we moved house. So like 4.5 weeks ago. So I need to get better at deciding what's for my YouTube channel and what can just be shown on Instagram. It's just I really like doing plush reviews. I would like to be trusted. Like I have a lot of people message me and say like, when you say something's good, I trust your judgment. So I like doing plush reviews. And then on Sunday, I am taking part in the Fisketeers Gadgets and Gizmos collaboration and showing some of my Harry Potter fun pop-ups.
Oh, we were just talking about Harry Potter. How fitting.
Yeah. I can't show all of them in one video because I've got like loads. I have decided I'm not going to probably buy any more because with the whole thing Luke was talking about in the chat about the comments a certain person has been making, I don't feel comfortable giving that person more money. So I'm happy with the ones I've got. I may miss out on some ones that I like, but I would feel better knowing that that person isn't getting any richer because of me. So, and then obviously I will be on Disney Collector Chat next Sunday on Mel's channel.
Yeah. And as far as my channel, I actually just subscribed to the Magic Candle Company subscription service, which I was telling Lizzie a little bit about that before the stream started. And I have a video coming out later today showing my first box and that first candle that I got. And you probably hear my dog barking. I'm going to say hi. That's my dog. So I have that coming up. I also got these like mystery bags from Box Lunch. So I'm going to be doing a video on that. I actually already filmed it. I have to just upload it. So hopefully it'll come out either Wednesday or if not Saturday this coming week. And I still have the 80s box swap. We have made some changes. So that video I believe should be coming out sometime this week, probably Thursday. And of course, yeah, Sunday we'll have the Disney Collector Chat on my channel. So yeah, so a lot of good stuff.
Yep. Thank you so much to Christian and Michael for joining us today. I remember I reached out to you a few weeks ago, and this week was good because you guys usually work on Sundays, don't you?
No, it's that the past like month and a half we've been, because we work Wednesday through Saturday. Our Sundays are usually us going out to do things that we haven't been able to do. So every single time we are always like chatting while we're in the car or in Target or Walmart trying to buy some things before we go. Yeah. Because Monday and Tuesdays when we like try to get ready again back for work, like clothes, clean the house, stuff like that. So we're finally here. Yes.
I didn't know you messaged us when you were in Target. That's really sweet. You didn't have to do that.
Oh yeah, no, we always watch. That's what I say. If we're not replying in the chat, we're still hearing it. The last week we're packing. I remember that's all. I was talking in the chat. I was like, I'm still packing. I'm hearing you.
And time that we were at the Disney store.
Yeah, the Sunday before that, we were at the Disney store when they opened.
Oh well, thanks guys. You're always the best.
Really sweet.
No, we have to watch you guys. That's how we start our week, you know.
Yeah.
We watch you guys on Sunday while after we eat breakfast, and then we go on our day as well. So the fact that we couldn't be like focusing 100% was hurting us. But now that we're here, we're actually on the live, which is coincidence because now we actually have time.
Yeah.
We're settling in. So.
Yay! And Michael, I just have to say that is so adorable that you're hugging that unicorn.
Oh, it is so soft.
Yeah.
I'm just like enjoying it.
We blamed this one on Lizzie. We just wanted to get it just because we see they're having them. Like, we're this close.
I wish I had that one.
You have so many of the what's it called, Tsum Tsums, right?
Yeah.
We're this close. Like we seen there's a pair that are selling. I think is it Stitch and Angel? There's like a 2-pack that looks similar, or it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like. This close. I love Stitch, and that's the reason why we wanted to get it. But we're like, if we collect it, I know us, we're gonna start collecting more and more.
Not stop. Some started for me because they were like under $5, so like it was really easy to just like buy one. You know, like it wasn't breaking the bank. And then all of a sudden, I think I've got nearly 500. I'm still doing the monthly. Videos where I like do a little counter, and I think I'm on about 412.
Wow!
And I'm hoping by the end of this year I finish that. But
which, by the way, we love.
I'm just fed up of the monthly. Here's my Samsung. Thank you. I'm really proud of it. It did fall down 2 days into being here, and I started crying. I was like, this took me like 4 hours and it fell down, but my dad fixed it and it hasn't fell down since. And we've been here 4 weeks. Friday was 4 weeks since we moved in, which is crazy.
Time flies.
Yes.
I know.
We make a week tomorrow night, so crazy.
But yeah, it doesn't feel like it.
Yay! Alrighty,
and
guys.
It's all coming together.
Yes, absolutely. So we don't want to keep you guys here, past the time. I hope everybody's having a lovely Sunday. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.